News Radio 600, Kogo.
If you are almost always late for work, there are a lot of people in your ranks. There's a new study that shows nearly 30% of Americans are late to work every day.
Business strategist Michael Ray Newman is joining us on the Kogo News Live line. And Michael, is this still a big taboo, a big no-no?
Not as much as it used to be, and we're finding the trend is that more people are being lax about what time they do come in.
Why?
Well, a lot of it has to do with the millennials that are involved with nowadays. But the reality is, we're doing a lot of work at home, and right before we go to bed, we're even checking our emails now. So a lot of times, those things do have to play in us being lax when we do come to work.
Well, here's the question now. Should employers adopt a more relaxed attitude about work hours?
Well, that is the debate, and that's really what we're doing. What we're seeing now, the trend for the last 18 months is that topic when employees, and we do a lot of coaching with employers or employees. We do a lot of coaching with those people. So as far as doing those things, they're asking us those questions. Should we be lax for work? Should we not be lax for work? What's the trend? Because what we're seeing is we're getting more work done in less amount of time.
And with people working all hours of the day, most of the people that I know, and I'm not just speaking for myself, they're, like you said, checking those emails, they're writing reports, they're sitting at home, they're eating their dinner, and they're on the computer doing work for work. So, in their mind, is that how they're justifying saying, hey, if I'm 15 minutes late, handle it?
Exactly. They're justifying it by saying I'm 15 minutes late, go ahead and handle it. Now, when it comes to automation, too, we're able to do more things. We're able to do what used to take us 8 hours now takes us only 6 hours because of technology and things that we have to do. So the reality is if we don't really reach out to our employers and our employees and keep them engaged, we're going to wind up they're going to go somewhere else, or they're going to go to a culture they feel like they're making a difference on their time opposed to what the time clock looks like.
So does it count if we're answering emails and text messages after hours? Is that really considered work? And on the other hand, do bosses consider that work, or do they say, no, that's not work? Unless you're in the building, you're at work.
There's almost a 50-50 line with bosses and owners of companies of what that really looks like, because really the mentality out there now, work is something we do, not somewhere we go. And the mentality that we're really seeing a lot of success and a lot of creating a lot of culture and really driving our culture now is setting benchmarks, getting those things done. And if you're checking the boxes off and getting things done and being productive, they are more lax on their time. But here's the reality. There is 24 hours in a day. We have to remember this. And you have to post at some point. We have to really focus on our time management and our balance, because we were born to win. But before you can win, you have to prepare to win and plan to win. And when those two things are missed, you really have a big disconnect in the workplace.
So how do you do the connect thing if you've got that disconnect?
I think that you really set them down and start with your time management. You look at your wheel of life, your balance. Are you really getting everything you can? Are you designing your life? Whether you have to come and punch a clock, what does outside of work look like? Are you taking the time to – the reason you're late is because you're working so much after hours, you feel a little burnt out. Then you all of a sudden get up every morning and you're behind because you don't have a good balance. That's what we really have to sit down. And the employees that are getting most other employees, what we're seeing at big companies and smaller companies, are the ones that come in and teach soft skills and teach them how to balance and have a more designed life in today's activity, in today's world.
All right, Michael, thank you so much. That is a business strategist, Michael Ray Newman, joining us on the Kogo News Live line.